What's up, y'all? We back again for another episode of Unfinished Business with DJ Dre. So, in today's episode, we will discuss how people treat you. Now, oftentimes, people may not understand, or they may not, reciprocate how you feel, or just whatever you saying to them. But oftentimes, sometimes words and your actions will reflect everything that you got going on, or if something else that a person is doing to you will affect you. But oftentimes, people will give you signs and show you that, okay, well, I wasn't gonna do this or I wasn't gonna do that, but they end up doing it anyway. So when you getting to that point of, you can't express yourself a certain way, but you rather do it in an irrational way, or just not a way to combat or understand what the other person is trying to relate to you, then things will break down. They will break down. But I mean, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt on certain things. Even if it's just, okay, you're upset, okay, we're gonna talk it out. We're not gonna. But sometimes your words and how you may perceive them, but you continue on with those actions, that right there will draw and stir up a lot of things that you didn't want. Unwelcome communication, unwelcome attention to other things that have nothing to do with you. It could be maybe way more deeper than you. But you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. Like, you're not gonna go back and forth with somebody just because they, they made a rant about you or they made a video about you. No, you gonna sit there and you're not gonna worry about it. It's gonna blow right over, and you're gonna move on to the next thing, as you should, because once you let that get in your head and them thoughts and stuff, you're gonna say something that you probably don't even mean. So it's all about having self-control of your feelings, everything, just being honest, staying truthful, and keeping calm. Don't go all the way out and you cussing and you doing all this extra stuff. What are you doing it for? You're wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath. You didn't have to say that in the first place. You could have conveyed it in a better way. Rather you cussing, shouting, yelling, screaming. What is that gonna do? Nothing. It's gonna do absolutely nothing for that person. Because other people is gonna just say, well, okay, she got mad or he got mad, okay. He started cussing me out, okay. What benefit of that is gonna help the next person? Nothing. It's not gonna do absolutely nothing for you. So people have to remember, you have to control your anger. Like I said, sometimes your words will spill over to this and that, but honestly, if you really want to be who you say you are, you have to do better. You have to do better. You can't expect somebody to understand anything that you're saying, or just anything that you really got going on. If you don't relay these things to people, people will always have some type of vendetta against you, and then they'll want to say, well, he never spoke up, she never spoke up. Well, you have to speak up for yourself, and always remember, if you taking all this stuff too critical, how are you gonna react when everything else gets real colossal? And then it's magnified by 100 times more than that. So you have to remain calm. You can't flutter out, can't do this, but there's always better ways to handle that. But when people get disrespectful and that causes you to get out of character, then you gotta say something. You gotta say something. Cause like I said, you going on and on and on. Obviously, they gonna think they can talk to you like that any kind of way. So they gonna continue on to do the same thing over and over and over and over until you get to a point where, okay, I'm not gonna let you say that to me again. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. But you gotta understand that when you say something, stand on it. Don't just be like, oh, okay, I ain't gonna say that no more. I'm cool. No, stand on what you said. If it was something nice or not, stand on what you said. Cause if that's what you really meant, then we know that's how you feel for real. So don't go back. Don't sugarcoat nothing. None of that. Be honest. Be truthful with yourself. So you can't hide from something that's already there. It's already laid out in front of you, and everything else will fall into place. But it depends on you as a person to have that courage to speak up for yourself. Or if you can't do that, you can relay it in another type of way. You can write a book. You can write a poem. You can make a video. You can do all types of things. But in all actuality, people will do what they want to do, no matter what the situation is. So you just have to remain calm. Just do you. Don't worry about nothing else. Take it for a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you need to address it, address it. But if you don't, that's on them. They wasted their breath typing it out. They wasted their breath saying that to you. Because what are they going to do to you? Nothing. Because at the end of the day is going to end and it's going to start over new. So always remember that. The day is going to end and it's going to start over new. So whatever you did yesterday, you can improve on it the next day. So don't let it stop you. Don't let it hinder you from going where you need to go. That's with friendships, relationships, family, friends, co-workers, everything. They say something to you that you don't like, obviously you can either respond to it or not. Like I said, you know who you are, you know the truth, so you take it as a grain of salt. You either can react or you can just sit there and just walk away like it's nothing. Because like I said, at the end of the day is going to end and it's going to start anew the next day. So just be thankful that you got what you got now, and then you can keep going forward. But that's all I got for y'all today. So make sure that you know what I'm saying, subscribe, hit that button, and then I'll be back another time to drop some more dimes on you. I'm out this thing. Peace.